How's it, TOB family? Welcome to yet another episode of our videos. Our subject for today is the Soundcore P30i True Wireless Noise Cancelling Earbuds. Released in May of 2024, the price of this is 599 rands, equivalent to approximately 33 US dollars. It comes in 5 colors: black, blue, green, pink, and white. Some of the features that make it stand out include the auto-active noise cancelling. This reduces noise by up to 42 decibels with active noise cancelling technology. A transparency mode. It allows you to hear your surroundings while using the active noise cancelling feature. 2-in-1 charging case. It doubles as a phone stand for hands-free viewing. Long battery life. You get up to 45 hours of total use time, 7 hours with the active noise cancelling on and 10 hours with the active noise cancelling off. And from the case, you get 30 hours with the active noise cancelling on and 45 hours with the active noise cancelling off. You have a quick charge feature. You get 2 hours of playtime from a 10-minute charge. Powerful audio, equipped with 10mm drivers and bass-up technology for deep immersive bass sound. A dual connection or multi-point connection. IP54 rating, so it can handle sweat and splash. It is great for workouts and many more. So with all these brilliant features, is it worth the money you're paying for it? Or maybe more perhaps? Let's find out. So when you open up the box, this is what you'll get. USB Type-C charging cable, put that aside. Extra ear tips, you got large, small, that means you got medium inside. Manual book, you know what I say about the manuals, read them. We are not going to be able to cover every single thing about this earbud, but the manual does. Read your manual. And this is the Soundcore P30i True Wireless Noise Cancelling Earbuds with the case inside. Okay, first glance, super lightweight, very lightweight. Okay, some people say this. I've seen people talk about this and then they say it's bulky. For me, I don't think it's bulky. I think it's thick. That's the word. I think it's thick. The case itself is small, but it's rather, you see, it's thick, really thick. Okay, all right. I like the matte finish to it. I like this particular color. It comes in several colors. It comes in black, blue, green, pink, and white. I think of all the colors, I think my favorite one is this blue one and the green one. I couldn't get the green, I got the blue. All right, I like the matte finish, so you know how I feel about fingerprint. That's very good. Okay, I like the aesthetics too of the powder blue and the black around it, the black accents. Okay, just looking at the case, what we get else, we get the logo is right here. If you can see, the Soundcore logo is there. See if you see that. And here we have the battery indicator lights. This light strip here. At the back, we have the USB connector right there. This case also doubles as a phone stand. See that? Let's see how stable is that. Very stable. Nice. So if you need it, you can always use it as a case stand, as a phone stand. Sorry. There we go. Easy. All right, we got some specs right here, but let's open this up and see exactly what it looks like. There we go. Nice. All right, let's take this out. Ooh, that's very good. And let's take this off. All right, we're gonna put this back in the case and do a little thing I call the shake test. Reason why I call it the shake test is because you go and watch the other videos, you know why. The shake test. Let's go. There you go. It survived the shake test. So the magnet here, very good and very strong. Well, let's take this out. Again, I must say, I like the blue and black combination of colors. Very cool. I like the matte finish to this too. This is really impressive. I like it. It's a very short stem earbud, very short stem. See, stem is very short. All right, y'all, we've got some speakers here, and that's about it. So the touch control is gonna be there, and very soft silicone ear tips. That's cool. Okay, same goes for this. The problem I have though with short stem earbuds is that sometimes it's a problem when it comes to sound, when it comes to the mic performance. Sometimes it does hinder the mic performance, but let's see how this one performs. Okay, let's not pass judgment already. Let's see how it works. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, let's do a fit test. Let's see. So having this on is quite very comfortable. It's not trying to poke inside your ear. It's not very comfortable. It's not tight. Doesn't feel like it's trying to stretch and really open out your ear. No, it's just very comfortable. The little short stem I thought would be a problem when it comes to fit, but it's not. Very comfortable. Yeah. Pairing has been made easy as always. Firstly, let's just flip the lid to see if it'll find the phone. Well, that didn't work. So let's take the earbuds out of the case. And boom, it finds it. Accept the connection request and you are Gucci. Let's go look through the app. All right, let us talk about the app. Let us see what it offers. First of all, we've got our battery percentages right here, left and right, all 100%. Yes, that's good. We've got the ambient sound, we've got noise cancellation, normal sound, and transparency mode. Now let's go into noise cancellation. Let's see. Noise cancellation, we've got a different mode here on the noise cancellation. We've got indoor. This is the setting it is, and multi-scene ANC. Now what this does is when you put it on and set it to this mode, it considers your surrounding and gives you the best sound that fits the surrounding you are. So if you're indoors, it changes. If you go outside the house or outdoors, it changes. When you are in your car or in public transport, the sound changes too. So it always adjusts the sound based on wherever you are. And you have the manual mode, which means you can set your noise cancellation to whatever degree you want it to be. And we have the adaptive ANC, so which you can go from strong to moderate, to weak. Good options, right? Then you have your normal mode, like you're not using noise cancelling, and we have the transparency mode. Now this is noise cancelling that allows you to hear whatever is happening around you. So if you're one of those people that want to be aware of your surroundings while you use your noise cancelling feature, this is for you. I've got wind noise reduction. What that does is, when you're making a phone call and you're out and you're outdoors, it reduces the amount of that wind noise that comes through. We've got sound effects. Let's go to sound effects. We've got 3D surround sound option. You can choose that, or if you take that out, I like that sound. Very good. And we have the Soundcore signature sound. We've got acoustics, bass booster, bass reducer, classical, and more. And more would give you lots of other options. 22, I think, to be exact. We've got these ones, and then we've got the flat, electronic, podcast. I'm sure you'll find something you like, but if you don't like anything, come to your custom EQ and just set it up. If you're like me, we don't play around the other sound. We just go straight to the sound EQ and the custom EQ, and we set it the way we want it to be. Nice. Also, you can also set more than one. It's not just the one. You could just set this custom one and add and add and add. So you can actually set the sound to different types that you would like. Good. All right, we've got controls. Set it up the way you want it to be, from left to right on your touch control right there. So you just set it up the way you want it to be. And we've got gaming mode. Now this gaming mode, when you put it on, it helps reduce latency when you are gaming. You know how sometimes when you game and then you'll hear the sound of it coming through after you feel like you just seen what happened, or whatever control you had already played out before you hear the sound? That's it. It reduces that from happening a lot. So yeah, gaming mode, put that on when you're gaming, and it will help with the latency issues. Yes. Okay, let's look at this and see what else we have here. We have the fit test. This helps you to put it on to make sure you're getting a good fit for your noise cancelling and all that stuff. All right, we got prompt mode. Now what this does, notify you if battery is low, and when you do touch the touch control, gives a beep. Dual connection, so you can set this to more than one device at a time. Usually 2 devices, but what this happens, you cannot play both at the same time. Don't forget that. Don't say because it says dual connections or multi-point connections doesn't mean you can play both devices at the same time. You play one device at a time. But the thing is, you don't have to set up every time you switch devices. That's what this is about. Okay, we've got our auto power off. You can set it to 30 minutes for it to switch off on its own, or set it to, never power off. Your choice. Find my device. Come on, find my device. It just beeps to help you find your earbuds. Maybe they fell out of your pocket into the side of the couch. That happens a lot. You can find it. All right, we've got update firmware and serial number. Not much. Nothing much. All right. I will say this. I think there's still more to be done. I mean, with everything Soundcore offers these days, I think there's more we can put, the more features we can put in this app as it is. But right now, as it stands, it's kind of like balanced. I'll use the word balanced. It has what we need for what it's advertised for and what it offers. We have what we need. Any other little thing we add to it, we're just as being, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Except anything past that, we're just trying to keep up with the Joneses. So yeah, what is on the app is okay, but they could just mess around and add some other features. But as it is right now, I think it's okay. Yes, I think it's all right. I'm gonna go play some music and see how this sounds. Play some music. I'm gonna play a movie. I'm gonna just check out how it sounds generally, and I'll get back to ya. Let's go. After listening to this for a while, this is what I think. Very, very bass heavy. If you're a bass head, you would like this one, okay? It's very bass heavy. It is great separation of sound. I like the 3D effect, very good. It's not as crisp as I would like. Comparing other Soundcore products that are in the same price range, it's not as crisp as I would like, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Great sound though. I mean, maybe because it doesn't have an LDAC support, maybe that is why it's not so crisp. But I must tell you the truth, it is not as crisp as I would like, but still a great sound. Oh, and if you're wondering what it sounds like when you're on the phone, here you go. How's it, TOB family? This is a mic test of the Soundcore P30i Auto Adaptive Active Noise Cancelling Earbuds. And if you hear the sound of my voice, this is what you sound like when you were on the phone. I think it's a bit of an echo to this, but tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's continue. Right, so comment section, let me know what you think. Comment section, let's go. Alright, let's talk pros. And my first pro is going to be the noise cancelling feature. Now I really like the noise cancelling feature. It's very impressive. I think they took a lot of time figuring this part out with this earbud. I like the auto switching of the noise cancelling feature. Depending where you are, maybe in transport, outdoor, indoor, it switches to the best sound, the best noise cancelling sound you can get. I like that fact. You don't need to be switching every time by yourself. It automatically switches, and it doesn't really give you any kind of a lag effect before it switches over. So I like that part. Yeah, so noise cancelling, my first pro. My second pro is the 2-in-1 charging case. Now to a lot of people it might not make sense, but sometimes if you use your phone or your handheld device, whatever you do with it, if you use it like a lot for like watching movies or your YouTube videos or whatever, you would appreciate a kickstand when you want to put down the screen so you can look at the screen and use your hands for other things. You really appreciate the kickstand. So I think the feature might not seem like a lot to other people, but it is a good feature to have because like your kind of kickstand and a charging case with you. So yeah, I think it's a good feature. Yeah, so that's also a pro. Now my third pro is going to be the bass. I love the powerful bass on this. Yeah, like I said earlier on, the mids and the highs are not as crisp as I would like, but they're good enough. But for me, the bass is bassing. Yeah, it is bassing. I like it. I think all bass heads will like this one. Very good bass. I like it. That's a pro. All right, let's talk cons, and my first con would be the absence of wireless charging with this. Now for the price range, considering other Soundcore products in the same price range, I would expect that it will have a wireless charging feature, but it does not. I mean, come on, they've done it on other ones that have used the wireless charging. I see no reason why they couldn't fit wireless charging with this one. I don't know, maybe because the kickstand feature that's in there, because you cannot use the kickstand and charge wirelessly at the same time. But I suppose you could do it if you're taking some power from your phone to your earbuds. That could work too. Yes. So yeah, no wireless charging with this. I think it's a con. Now my last con is going to be the absence of the LDAC support. I do not understand for the life of me why they do not have the LDAC support with this one. It would have been the ultimate sound if they had the LDAC support with this one, because the bass in this one, like I said earlier on, it is bassy. Now picture the LDAC support that will make it extra crisp. Ooh, that would have made this the ultimate sound. No LDAC support, that is a shame. Yeah, so for me, that is a con with this one. So for the price of $5.99 rands, which is 33 US dollars approximately, do I think this is worth it? Yes and no. Hear me out. Now I think it's worth it for the sound quality. Okay, I think the sound is good. It's good enough for that price, if you ask me, because I'm comparing it to other Soundcore products I've used. The only gripe I have with the sound is the fact that it's not crisp, and I'm owing that to the fact that it does not have the LDAC support. Now I believe with the LDAC support it would have made things better. So that is where I'm just putting it. Otherwise, it is actually a very good sound. So for that price, I think it is worth it. I think they could have done better with other things, like the wireless support, like the LDAC feature that I talked about. But I think I think for the price, it's worth it because you get very good active noise cancelling. I also like the auto switch noise cancelling thing. Very good. Also with the transparency mode, very good. I think when you're gaming with this, the latency is not bad. It's not very obvious. Yeah, you really have to be nitpicking, or you're one of those people that want to know the numbers. It's okay. The usual latency is 20 ms, and no, this is not the 20 ms. Is all that stuff. If you were the kind of numbers person like that, maybe you would want to pick on it. But if you're the kind of person who just picks up the game and you're dealing with what you hear and what you can play and see, I think the latency is negligible. You probably would not even notice it. But otherwise, I think for the price, I think it's fair. Now, where I say no is the fact that I believe they could have done better with this one. So, would I buy it? Yes, I would. I would buy it. So yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching the video up till the end. Don't forget to like and share. If this is your first time here, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when we put out a new video. If there's something you'd like to see on this channel, leave it in the comment section or send me an email. For more videos like this, check out this one here, that one there, or check out our playlist. Until next time, take care.